Dang, I did. Ah, look at the belly on that booger. Will you look at that? Will you look at the belly on that fish? There you go, Red. There's one. I hadn't hit that spinnerbait. Finally got one to bite a spinnerbait. Not much of a fish, but it's a fish. Fish with my longtime buddy Red Berry. We've been out here chunking at them for 2 or 3 hours, and I've had 2 or 3 bites, and finally got down here by that old beaver hut. See that slide there? That's, if you want to trap that beaver, set your conifer trap right there by that slide, and you'll catch that beaver. No problem. We had a couple, 2 or 3 fish, good fish bite. We've been seeing a lot of fish on the live scope swimming around. Some of them really big females, and but we're not really getting many bites. I mean, everything's perfect. We got water temperature 61 degrees. We got cloud cover. We got, it's springtime. Look at that grass up there is getting green. The trees are budding out. I mean, everything is perfect except the bass aren't biting. That's the only thing that's not perfect. But my guess is they're gonna bite before this day's over.
There he is. That's a good fish.
Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah, that's the kind of fish we're looking for. Maybe we just need to get shallower. We've been fishing pretty shallow, but maybe we just need to get shallower. That's a good one, Red. That's what you're supposed to catch on a spinnerbait in the springtime right there, my buddy. Yeah. You can kiss that one. That one's not a, you're supposed to catch it, though.
Nah, that's just as good as a catch, but
that's not as good as a catch. You got no sugar out of that fish. What do you mean as good as a catch?
I got all the sugar I was going to get off of it.
Dang, that's a 5, 6 pound fish, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good fish.
Yeah, you let it go.
I play Bill Dance, buddy. I believe in that kiss and release, man, early.
You didn't get any kiss, though. You got, if you're going to do kiss and release, you got to get a kiss. You can't do that seeing one out there. Golly.
When that fish hit it, it's like hitting a stump. I didn't laugh.
One.
There you go.
Well, that fish was shallow. That's a little bit better fish. Well, they're active, though, aren't they? I think I saw a shad come out of his mouth when he jumped. I might have saw another fish with him, too.
He wasn't very deep, was he?
You know, I thought I saw another fish with him. Maybe not. Like it might have been a female. That's a pretty nice little chunk right there, but that's a male. Yeah, that, I might have seen another fish there, Red. I mean, that would have been perfect, you know. That's just a big old long male right there. See how skinny he is and everything? That's a male fish. And I mean, he's healthy and everything. He's just a male. I got to show y'all something. This is crazy. This is one of my new Blaze Series rods. It's a beautiful rod. Hopefully, you know, they're just great. But I got to show you this. I've got one of the high dollar Lew's titanium rim. That's that Team Lew's Pro T1. And they're titanium. I think it's the most expensive lure reel that Lew's makes. I've only got a couple of them, and I'm going to try to get me a couple more here if I can talk Chris out of a little money. But anyway, I want you to look at that. You see that right there? Now, you would think, you'd say, golly, Jimmy, how'd you wear those things out like that? That's a terrible deal, isn't it? I mean, Lew's, they ought to be ashamed of that, right? Not really. That's been Lucy-ized right there. Lucy loves to crank on a reel handle, but she doesn't really understand that you're not supposed to do it when they're in the boat building. They're supposed to do it when you're out fishing. So she's went in there, and either her or Milburn won, and they chewed up my high dollar paddles on my high dollar Lew's reel. But it still works. I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna call them up and see if I can talk them out of another handle. Not their fault. Yep, Jimmy would talk you another handle, $19.95 plus shipping and handling. No, it's not the reel's fault. It's the deer. Okay. Oh, and by the way, for those of you that don't know who Lucy is my girl. She's my deer. She's a white-tailed deer, and you're not watching our YouTube channel if you don't know who Lucy is, because Lucy, oh, you got him? You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
That's a good fish there. That's a good fish there. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Lucy is the most famous deer on YouTube, isn't she, Red?
Yes, sir.
That's a good fish right
And
there.
I enjoyed whenever I was there.
She's friendly, isn't she?
Yes, she is. I guarantee you, she's like your lab. She'll come up and bump your leg, and if you don't rub her leg, she'll come down and get you.
I know. She likes some attention. She likes some
I got
attention.
a Charlie horse that won't quit.
Well, bring him up here and I'll take him off for you.
Nah,
Golly, got to do everything for you.
listen, I'm old, but I ain't that old.
Huh?
I want him to jump some more.
You want me to wind him in for you?
This first one I'm gonna get to put my hands on today, and I done missed 3 or 4.
You want me to wind him in for you? You gonna get him there?
Yes, sir.
I can help you.
No, sir.
My daddy taught me to respect my elders.
I understand
I can help
now.
you. I mean, I don't have any problem helping you at all. You might have to help me get this 7-pounder here in a minute. If he grabs a hold of my line, that is. That's good.
That's
a
pretty good fish.
That's female there. That's what we're looking for. Red's only fishing for the big ones. You know, Red, you've got willow leaf blades on.
Huh?
You know, Red, you've got willow leaf blades on. I gave you a big 1/2 ounce with a big willow leaf blade, and you've had bigger sized fish bite yours than what's bit mine. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not, but I promise you one thing: you catch 1 or 2 more of them females, I will have me willow leaf blades on.
It has to do with how that blade thumps.
Yeah, well, they're made for big fish.
There he is. Most willow leaves won't thump. All right.
Eat them up, Red. Just eat them up. We finally found some fish after about 47 miles of bank. Put your thumb in their mouth. You handle them like a girl. Just put your thumb in their mouth. There you go. That's the way you do it. Put their thumb in their mouth. They like it. That was a male.
Yeah, I believe those are up there getting ready to do their thing.
Yeah, they're getting ready. Girls are up there inspecting the areas for the guys. And how big's that guy?
He thinks he's big. I don't know how big he is.
Pretty good fish. Made a big boil.
It's good fish.
Pretty nice fish.
He ain't big as that other. Come on, baby, get out here and show me. Let's get out here and do something for the camera.
Don't let me prop off that motor. Pretty nice fish.
Yeah, he's 4 pounder.
I got to look at him down there. He's pretty good size.
He may be a little bit more than 4.
Old man like you can't handle a fish that size. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Let's get down there and see if I can knock him off. Dang, I did. Ah, look at the belly on that booger. Will you look at that? Will you look at the belly on that fish? There you go, Red. Oh my gosh, that's a big fish. Well, Mr. Jimmy is getting ready to...
Legend spinnerbait.
Mr. Jimmy is getting ready to put on a legend spinnerbait with a willow leaf blade. I just happened to... Hang on here, Red.
Send that to Chris, would you?
No.
All right.
I won't. Oh, I'm taking a picture of myself. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. You want the fish?
Oh, no, I'm smiling like a...
Yeah.
Oh, it's on video. I'm going to put it on a... Oh, it's a great picture. Got my Mercury shirt. Let me turn around and take a picture of you. Hold him out a little bit. Hold him sideways, sideways. Turn him sideways. Turn him sideways. They can't breathe out of water. No, it's just hold him up sideways. There you go. That's the biggest fish you've caught all year right there.
It might be.
Ain't it? I know it is. What are you talking about might be? I know it is. Hey.
That wasn't as big as that, and I had on one just a while ago.
Hey, there's a reason why you carry willow leaf blades and, woo, Jimmy, I got to tell you, it is making a difference in the fishing.
See, the difference was, I got 3 bites right there on them rocks.
I never got a bite on those rocks. None.
I think it had to do with the blades.
It is the blade. I'm telling you, that's it. That big willow leaf
that big
blade.
old sow was laying on the back side of that rock. I was surprised I got her out because she went around them rocks. I mean, he literally crushed that. He didn't miss it that time.
That gotham's a male.
I seen his mama.
The male. I tell you, that one big old male I caught back there a minute ago, I swear, I thought I saw another fish. Thought I got another glimpse of another fish come out.
Well, look at the marks on him.
Might not have. It sure looks like it to me.
Water turkeys are doing that.
Yep, that's exactly what it is, the water turkey. Doggone you little rascals. Where y'all all coming from anyway? Found one little big giant by that tire.
Mr. Houston, this is a big one.
I don't
Let me get him out here real far. Maybe it'll look good. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can make him look big.
You can't make that one look big.
I can't make him look big. Look at here.
No.
I bet he looked like a 5-pounder.
I bet he don't. I bet he don't.
Woo, diggies. Man, that was a big fish. I like numbers too. It's according to how big her husband was.
That's a little bit better one, maybe. Yeah, a little bit better.
Son, that might be a 5-pounder.
Well, he might be, but not today. Not today, not a 5-pounder. A little bit better. A little bit better. Pretty skinny though. Little male.
Yeah, every one of these things pours Job's turkey, man.
Yeah. There's one. There's a nice fish.
Job fish?
Yep, that's a panoptic fish right there. Yeah, it's a good fish. Not as big as that last one was. It got off. That's a panoptic fish. I saw him out here right in front of me on that big brush pile that you can't see under the water. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, that's a big fish. Yes, sir. What I'm talking about, Jimmy. If I catch him, caught him. Ah! Looky there. Looky there, Mr. Redberry.
I see him, bud.
Get my spot lock set. Mr. Redberry. How big is that mammy jammer, son? I say he's not as big as that one I lost. I don't know. Look how he's got that bait down his throat.
He ate it, didn't he?
Got it way down in there, man. Look at my hands. Shaking like a new leaf. In the springtime. Oh my goodness. He's hung. Legend spinnerbait. Jimmy Houston legend spinnerbait. How big is that fish? 7 something? 8 something? Look at that. My goodness. My goodness, look at that. Look at that. That's an 8-pound bass. That's every bit. This is what you do.
I don't know if he was as big as that one you lost.
Coronavirus, not for me. Look at that bass. That's a giant. Oh.
You know it?
Yes. Huh?
I don't know if he was as big as the one you lost.
The one I lost, I really think might have been bigger than that.
I
Seriously,
do too.
I'm serious. It was a really big fish. Where's my rod and reel I'm using? This right here. Hey, did you see where I caught him out there? You see that? You see that right there? That right there on my panoptic?
Yeah, I see it.
That's a panoptic fish right there. Nothing out there in front but water. We're fishing a lot of stuff we can see. Come by that stuff out there we couldn't see. And that big. Now that last one I lost was on stuff we could see. That's good. Yeah. Not very big, but
No.
bigger than what you've been
I
catching.
guarantee you.
Well, I'm telling you, that little drop off right there in that hard spot, I think that's rocks. It looks like rocks. And I saw a fish here earlier. It might have been that fish right there. My bait.
He's a monster.
He's a monster, yeah. I'll show you a monster.
But he pulled on the string.